I'm talking about you with faith. Take it away, Levi and Miss Sarah.
Hey, so today we're talking about faith. And ClearView kids, this is such a great topic, especially for now, because the definition of faith is trusting what you can't see because of what you can see. And this is such a great thing to grab a hold of when you're young. It's a huge thing for grown-ups to grab a hold of too, because so often our belief is defined by what we can see, what we can touch, right? I can believe that it's wintertime when it snows and it gets cold. I can believe that it's summertime because I can feel the warmth of the sun on my skin. And I can believe that I'm hungry because I can feel that my stomach gets empty. But the same way, I can believe that God is who He says He is because I can see it in His creation. I can see it in this guy right here. Do you know that his body and my body and your body have 11 functional systems in it working all at the same time? That you have 206 bones in your body. 206. Do you ever think about what a random number that is?
No.
Kind of. But God made every bone in your body specific and special. He was so intentional that He made birds' bones hollow so they can fly better. And sharks really only have cartilage so they can swim faster.
What's cartilage?
It's the stuff in your ear and the tip of your nose. That's cartilage. You see, God never made a mistake in His creation. But everything He created was intentional and on purpose. And because we can see those things, we can believe that even though we can't see God in a physical, grab a hold of Him way, we can see Him in our life each and every day, and that is faith. Because we can believe that He is real and who He says He is. So there's some phrases about faith that you may have heard in your life. One is, keep the
faith.
Yep. And faith can move
mountains.
That's right.
Near and far away.
And finally, one that you may have heard is take a leap of.
A big leap of faith.
That's right. Taking a leap of faith is trusting in what I can't see, but I know that my God is with me. You see, we already talked about it. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It's actually in Hebrews 11:1 and 2, it says, it is being sure of whatever we do not see. And that is what the people long ago were praised for. People like Abraham, Moses, David, Isaac. They were all praised for their faith. Go read Hebrews 11 with your mom and dad, and that is the hall of faith. You will see a list of incredible people in the Bible who operated in faith. So Abraham, who was Abraham? Who was his wife? Abraham was married to...
I don't know.
Good question. Abraham was married to Sarah, and they had a son named... Do you remember?
Isaac.
Way to go! And they
they were very old when they got Isaac.
That's right. They
and
were
they got
old.
faith. And they got faith when Isaac was not going to get killed, but when God told him to kill his son.
To sacrifice his son. But God took care of it. See, that's what God does, is He keeps His promises, He keeps His word, and because His love is unconditional, He stayed with Abraham. Actually, Abraham's faith journey starts long before Sarah and Isaac. He's married to Sarah, but God tells Abraham, He says, I want you to leave the world that you live in. Leave this country, leave your home, leave your family, take your wife, and go to a land I'll show you. He didn't even tell Abraham where He was going to send him or what the place was going to look like. He just said, start walking and trust me. And Abraham became the father of many nations because he did just that. See, just like Abraham had faith, he trusted God even when it didn't make sense to him. And in the same way, we need to trust that God is so big. The same God who called Abraham, the same God who led him and his family to the land that He told him He would show him, right? The land that God told Abraham that the Lord would show him where it was. God kept every bit of His promise, and He always will. What's happening today, what's happening in our world did not catch God off guard. He is still on His throne. He is still God. He is still a good Father, the good shepherd, the great physician, the bread of life, the true vine, the way, the truth, and the life. the beginning and the end. None of those names and titles change over him in these seasons. ClearView kids, you don't have to be worried or concerned. You can rest and know that your faith is bigger than fear, that your God is bigger than everything, and that we can trust him, that he will provide and protect in all things, not just in this season, but for all of your life, in every situation we encounter. He's that good. He's that big. The Bible says that he is omnipresent, which means he's everywhere at the same time. And I think in faith, that is one of the coolest things, that when I'm downstairs in our house and I'm by myself, I'm not alone spiritually because God's with me. And when he's upstairs in his room and spending some quiet time on his own, he might be alone on his own, but he is not spiritually alone because God is
with him.
Is with you. And the same for you. When you're in your house and you're hanging out and you may feel a little lonely, God is with you. That is a promise you can hold for all time. ClearView kids, you can trust and know that your God is with you all the time and in every day. You never walk alone. We love you and we miss you. And hey, we have a gift for you this Wednesday night. If you come
this Wednesday night at the Wednesday circle around the church, we have a gift that goes with this lesson.
That's right. Hey, so if you come to Drive Through Prayer Wednesday night, we have a gift for you that has to do with this lesson, some interactive, fun things, just to help you learn a little bit more about faith.
Ready?
We cannot wait to see you again soon. ClearView kids, we love you, we are praying for you, and we miss you so much. Bye!